In today's video, we talk about law of attraction. Hello everyone, I'm Sarah. I'm a life and business coach, a digital marketer, and a content creator. This is my project, Valencia, where we talk about how to break generational curses that to me include money, career, and relationships with yourself and with others. So, in my last videos, I talked about personal branding. I leave the video here. I told you, even though in my pillars it's not declared that I talk about spirituality, but I have a certain way to talk about my story. I talk about generational curses, so probably there is something witchy and a little bit spiritual in my way to think and in my way to talk. And this is the box in which I insert my pillars and my 3 values and the topics of my content. Now, this video is specifically about that. So, I talk about the power of your mind a lot because my top goal is to break my generational curses and help you break yours. And specifically, how do I think the generational curses, or whatever you call them, can be broken? By using the power of your mind, and by using knowledge and high income skills, and by owning who you are. The relationship with you is the first step to improve the relationship with others. So, if you are a person that has very deep feminine side, you have a high femininity percentage in yourself, and you feel that tapping into your femininity as a goddess, as a creator, is something that is for you, then this is the right place because we talk about that too. So, these are my pillars, and inside the power of our mind, there surely is the law of assumption. Basically, what is law of assumption? It's the state of mind where you already have what you want, what you desire. When I was younger, I used the law of assumption to heal myself from depression with just one thought. It's a real process. I've used the law of assumption to find the strength to get the medications that I needed. So it's not something like a scam where I tell you, no, with just one thought, I've started to heal. That was really out of my depression. No, I used the law of assumption to start my journey. From that manifestation on, I've started a waterfall of positive effects of my self-development. So the law of assumption means you already have it, you feel like you already have it, and then it happens. Whether it is because of self-fulfilling prophecy, or because of a placebo effect, or because you influence the energies, it happens. It doesn't matter what, when, why, how. No, it happens. Trust me, it's real. Today we are talking about how to manifest money in the simple way. Again, as in all of my videos, we talk about simple things but not easy. Simple means there are a couple of steps that you can clearly understand and apply. Easy means you don't need to learn, heal, or improve yourself. No, here we are for the simple things. Easy things are not for us. I'm sorry. Self-development is not easy, but it's simple. And so, yeah, obviously I use easy as a clickbait, but we talk about simple. Yeah. YouTube magic. How I manifested money. First of all, I want to tell you what I felt when I manifested. I felt some sensations. I felt this energy on my belly, and then at a certain point I had the goosebump, and I felt an explosion, and my energy was projected outside of me in the world. And after I felt in that way, I manifested money for a month, a whole month. And it happened. And it happened in the most natural, in the most human and real way possible, through tips. Here is the story. I've worked as a pony express. Here in Italy, tips are not that common, and there is a big crisis here. The first day that I've tried to use this manifestation method to manifest money, I manifested 28 euros in just one night. It was a Saturday, so it was full of people, but in the previous weeks, the biggest amount of money that I had on a Saturday was 10 or 13 euros. I made 28 euros the first day of manifesting. And you may tell me, oh, but it's not enough. Or, I've expected that you could manifest your dream house. No, it's real. Since it's real, it happens following your real life, your life patterns. It happens, but in a way that is real for you, for your reality, for who you think you are right now, and for the type of job that you have in the case of money. So it happens in the most realistic way. In these 2 months that I manifested, the days where I didn't manifest, I would get like €0 or 80 cents. The days that I manifested, I would just tell myself, okay, I'll make 10 euros today, and boom, and I got the 10 euros. Or, you know what? I need at least €5 to know that I'm doing it. I worked for 4 hours. After 2 hours, I didn't make money. And so I was like, okay, but I need to manifest the money. I need at least €5 to get the proof that I am having this power, that I'm using it. I need at least €5. And I would get €6 or €5 in just 2 hours. And 2 hours means 4 deliveries maximum. And in 4 deliveries, I would get €5 when I guarantee you tips are not common here in Italy. It's not an obligation to give your delivery guy the tip. So that's crazy. I truly manifested. Even though it's a small amount of money, we will get to the reason why I manifested a small amount of money. We'll get to that, we'll talk about that. But for now, if you want to discover you have this power, if you feel that you have it but don't know how to use it, watch this video, because today we are talking about the beginning stages of money manifestation. So the first thing first is you need to destroy your limiting beliefs and your sense of guilt. I need to destroy the limiting beliefs that tell me that I won't be able to do that, and I need to destroy the sense of guilt. The first time I manifested money, I manifested 28 euros, since I felt I was a bad person because those money could have gone in my colleagues' pockets, but I luckily got all the deliveries where people were giving tips. The next day, it was a Sunday, and on Sunday, I made at least €7. That Sunday, I made €2. Why? Because I felt that sense of guilt. So basically, that day, magically, my colleagues, even the ones that didn't make anything in the weeks before, made at least €10 each one, while I made €2. So what does this mean? My manifestation was fresh. As I said, I projected the power outside of me. I projected the energy outside of me in the universe, and there still was that energy. It was fresh and strong. And so my sense of guilt made sure that I obtained what I wanted. The other colleagues got a lot of money because I felt this sense of guilt, and I got nothing. Why? Because in that moment, I needed to feel not that much a bad person. First of all, for the limiting beliefs, no, it's real. Whether it is your mind, the placebo effect, whether it is the energies, whatever it is, it's real. Whether you doubt it or not, you will always be right. So you can just believe it, it's true. It happens. I have done like, oh, okay, today I want €5 just to know that it's real. I knew I would get those €5 because I knew I deserved them. And I was in that bad bee in that moment, and I was like, okay, I deserve the €5. So just demonstrate me that it's real, bit. I deserve it. I deserve €5. I was in a particular state that day, I don't know why, and I got it because I crushed completely my limiting beliefs, and I knew I deserved it. So do that. Crash your limiting beliefs. At a certain point, you will reach a particular state of yourself where you are not the mother, the creator. You are the motherfucking goddess of your own reality. You are the one who deserves things because she has been through so much. And again, whether you are a male, female, if you have this femininity side in you, I'm telling you how to use it. Doesn't matter your gender and your sex. So at a certain point, you'll feel like you are the goddess, the warrior who has been through so much and now wants to obtain what she deserves because she deserves a lot. And let's be clear, the reality should bow down to her. You'll feel like that. I guarantee you, trust me. Be ready to embrace that state. And when you reach that state where you don't have this sense of guilt, then you will manifest. I couldn't reach that state anymore, and so I'm not manifesting right now. And I don't care about that right now, though I know I have the power, but trust me. At a certain point, I felt a huge sense of guilt. One question literally made me doubt about myself. If I am manifesting a job and the other person is manifesting the job too, why that person is chosen and I am not? And do you think it's moral to manifest and maybe deprive the other person of a possibility and of an opportunity that maybe they needed more than you? And that broke me. I still wasn't manifesting at the time, but that thing, or to say it better, at the time I didn't really know that I was manifesting, but that thing really was horrible. And I felt like, OMG, it's true. What if I just cheat? First of all, it's not only about manifesting, it's maybe about something else. I think it's about the destiny, and to me, destiny is about what your subconscious, your soul, wants for you. So maybe when you are trying to turn the odds to your favor, if the odds don't turn to your favor, maybe you need to learn from that experience. At a certain point, you are doomed to go through a certain path. It's because your soul wants you to go through that path and to do the best that you can, to use all of your resources to learn, go through that in the best way possible, and then move on, learn your lessons, and then, okay, stop now. But I came to this realization in the last period. Maybe that person is not manifesting and I am manifesting and I get the job, but maybe that person deserves the job more than me. They need it more than me, but they don't know how to manifest. So maybe they don't have the power to manifest, because I believe not everyone has the power to manifest. If you don't feel attract, if you don't feel like it's real, if you don't believe it, you don't have the power, because basically you are not using it. You are not discovering if it's true. You're not doing the active steps to have it. Potentially, everyone can have that power, but actually, not everyone has it. So, what if that person doesn't have the power to manifest? Because they don't know how to do that. They don't believe it's true, so they don't care. What if I steal their job and they need it more than I do? And that's, whoa. Again, that idea broke me, and I was like, I will never manifest again. Then, at a certain point, a thing happened. I was delivering pizzas, and it was raining everything the universe had. Everything. It was raining so freaking much, and it was so cold. And I was in the car because we had the cars. The pizzeria gave us the cars. I was, driving. And on the left, I saw a man on a bike, biking on a rise with the cold and with the rain. And I was like, oh my God, poor guy. In that moment, I was thinking about manifestation and how I felt blocked and this sense of guilt. And then I realized, okay, let's say I pity the man and I feel like I don't deserve the car because maybe he needs the car more than me. Not using my powers to manifest, it's like putting the car in the parking lot and not using that. Okay, I don't use the car, I bike. Will this be different for the man? If I have the car, will he get the car that I don't use? No. Not using your powers doesn't give the other people the manifesting power. Maybe if you get that job, it's because you needed the job. Maybe you don't get the job and someone who doesn't manifest gets the job because probably your soul established that you need to go through that journey. And so you can actively try to influence the events, but at a certain point, you can do up to what your soul allows you to do. I was like, okay, but if I don't use my power, will this guarantee me that the others that haven't the power or don't use it will get the opportunities that I am attracting for myself? No, because if I don't use my car, I'm not giving the car to them. I'm just not using my car. And they would think that I am stupid because giving up my car wouldn't help them. But maybe using my car would allow me to bring them with me when they need to be. Maybe if I get the car, I can get more tips. Maybe at the end of 10 years, I could give the car to that person. So it's the same. If I don't use what I have, this won't give the other people what you have. It's stupid because you are not using what you have, your capabilities. It's like giving up drawing because I can draw or I draw poorly. No, if you don't draw and if you don't share your art, this won't make sure that I know how to make art, even though I would like to. But if you start to make art and make money out of this, you could do tutorials for free, or you could gift me a book because you're making enough money and you can help me. But by giving up your art, your abilities, you won't help me and you won't help yourself and you won't help the community because the money that you make will surely put back into the community. The first thing to do is understand what is law of attraction. The second thing is to erase your sense of guilt and your limiting beliefs. The third thing is to learn how to spend the money, is to empower my community, my local stores, the small business on TikTok, on Etsy. And in this way, I give money another meaning. I understand that money isn't wrong, it's not dirty, it's just a tool. You can decide how to use your tool. You can use it for good, so a part is for your safety and your happiness, and the part is for the community, or you can choose to use the tool just to become more and more rich, to consume more and more, and to feel better than others. Then there is create the realistic scenario, or it's Italian, so scenario. Scenario comes from Italian, so scenario. When I was delivering pizza, I couldn't expect to, get 5,000 euros. It's not realistic. So you need to act and to ask and to imagine according to your reality. Because again, the law of assumption, it's not something like a power in anime or in Winx. It goes according to reality. So I can't expect to, make even 100 euros in just one night. I can expect to manifest 35 euros, which is a lot when I earn 5 euros. But probably if I deliver a lot of pizzas, if I get 3 to 4 euros for each person, if I smile, 35 euros can be possible. Not 1,000, but maybe 35 or 50 euros even can be real for me. So you need to create a projection of your reality that is realistic, or you will feel down. After you have created that realistic scenario, put your energy out there, express it. It's like an explosion that goes outside of your body, and that energy is what influences the events. And at the same time, you have your rules. So you have established your rules, your soul moves according to that, your thoughts move according to those rules, the events, the energies, everything moves according to those rules that you put in your life. You are using the power of manifestation or the law of assumption. Since it's something that is real, your thoughts are influencing your manifestation too in a more realistic way, because maybe you feel empowered and you feel you have more faith and more energy, and that translates into better work. And then there is again embody the person that already has the results. So if you think, okay, you already get those 5 euros more, I don't care, okay, I work well because I feel like I have already the price that I wanted. And this is how you basically embody what you want, you attract it, you manifest it, you have it because you already feel in the state where you have what you wanted, and that gives you the possibility to get it. As Beyonce says, be it, be about it. Because, Love assumption works on the small part that you feel you can control, which are the events, the opportunities, and the possibilities. When you manifest, you influence the energies and the events. And so those parts that you can control go in the direction that you want. And at the same time, you are already working in who you are, in your identity, and on your mindset. That are the things that you can actively control. So you manifest by working on the parts that you can already control, that you have access to, control to, and then the energies, what you put outside in the universe, acts accordingly. We will talk about how I'm still like this, how I'm not manifesting millions of dollars and of euros, whatever. We'll talk about it later in the next videos. If you are interested, stay tuned and hit the like button if you liked this video. I hope it was useful for you and see you in the next one. Bye.